Hey guys, it's Roy here from rlocal12 and epictrade.com, and we're here today to look at the three different cases that Caseology makes for the Google Pixel 3. We have three different cases here. First off, we have the Vault, we have the Waterfall, and the Legion. All of them offer different levels of protection and different features that set them apart. The Vault is the entry-level case. This case goes for $12 on Amazon, and it's their most straightforward case. However, I also think it's my favorite case of their cases. The case has a couple of cool features to it. The first thing is it's a flexible Tpu case, and here on the inside of it, you'll see that there's this textured pattern to it. Inside that texture, there are little grooves, and those grooves hold air pockets. So what that does is if you drop your phone, it helps provide some additional impact resistance where it's going to be dropping, it's going to be hitting those air pockets, and then it's going to be hitting the phone. So it does help protect your device in some situations. So as you saw there, the case went on very easily. Here on the back we have a couple of different things. We have two cutouts. We have a cutout for the camera, the flash, the other sensors. We have another cutout for the fingerprint sensor. It's just barely thin enough where you can use that without having too many problems. However, if the case were just a little bit thicker, I'd have a hard time using this fingerprint scanner just because it is so deep. So here on the side we do have a power button. We also have the volume buttons, and as you can see there's no issues using either of those. They do maintain their natural clickiness. They do have these little cutouts around the sides of them here, and what those do is they do lessen the amount of resistance, and they make it feel like the case isn't there when you're pushing the buttons. Here up top we have a cutout for the noise cancelling mic, and here on bottom we have a cutout for the USB-C charging port. It's just the right size where you should be able to use just about any charger with that without any problems. Now here around the front of the case we do have a raised lip that does protect the front of the device, so if you set that device face down you're not going to be scratching up the screen, and this case is screen protector friendly. I really like this case, and it's probably my favorite of the three. One of the things I really like about it is the texture of it. This texture, I'm not even sure how to explain it. It's almost like a leather or a sandstone at the same time. But you can see there, it's got this texture to it that provides a ton of grip. So when you're holding this case, because that texture goes not just along the back, but it goes around the whole sides, the top, the bottom, it's everywhere except for this little piece here. But that case is so grippy, there's no way you're ever going to be dropping this thing. And so for 12 bucks, you're getting some decent protection there, you're getting a lot of grip, and it's going to be doing a great job of protecting the device. So the next case here is the Waterfall case. The Waterfall case is that kind of case that you want to get if you want to be able to show off your device. It looks especially good with the white Pixel 3. So when you get the case, you're going to have two of these protective screens on it. There'll be one on the inside and one on the outside. Just make sure you peel those off before you use them. It should be obvious because they do say remove protective film, but I have seen people who leave them on for whatever reason. Now this case, one of the things I like about it, most clear cases are fingerprint magnets. This case does show some fingerprinting here, but very little compared to the amount of time that I've spent using this. This case is great when it comes to fingerprints, and I have not had any issues with it. So as you can see here, this case has the same cutouts. We have the noise cancelling mic up front, we have the USB-C charging port on the bottom, we have a fingerprint sensor and the flash and the cameras. Now this fingerprint sensor, because this case is just a little bit thinner than the Vault was, it is a lot easier to use. I didn't have any problems or complaints with this one. Power button and the volume buttons, no issues using any of them. And it does have that same raised lip that goes around the front of the case, and it is screen protector friendly. So last but not least, we have the Legion case. The Legion case is the most protective of these cases, and it goes for about $16 on Amazon. This is a dual layer case. It has a soft TPU layer, and then it has the hard outer shell. Together, these will provide a lot of protection for your device. I do not recommend separating them completely. There is a little hook that you can see here beneath the power and the volume buttons. If you don't get that in just right, it makes it a really big pain to put the two layers together. But thanks to the rounded edges of the Pixel 3, this case goes on very easily, even without removing that second layer. So the cutouts on the Legion are exactly the same as the Vault and the Waterfall. However, the case is just a little bit thicker. So what they've done is they've made this slope down in there for your finger just a little bit more of an angle or less of a sharp incline or whatever you want to call it there, but it is easier to use than it was on the Vault. So the buttons maintain their clickiness. There's no issues using those buttons. The case does have that same raised lip around the front of the case. It is screen protector friendly, and it is still very grippy. This piece here is slightly textured. It's more of a smooth metallic finish. It's not quite metal feeling, but it's kind of got a grippy metallic texture, for lack of a better term. And then you have this cool little carbon fiber look up top and at the bottom. So depending on your needs, there's a case here for everyone. We got your basic protection with lots of grip. You have a little bit of grip with the amazing good looks and not a lot of fingerprints. And then we have the ultimate in protection. All of these cases are great cases. I've worked with Caseology for quite a while now, and I recommend their cases without any reservations. I like these cases. They are great cases, and they give you a lot of bang for your buck. If you'd like to order one of these cases for yourselves, check out the links in the video description down below. If you have any questions about these cases or the Google Pixel 3, please feel free to hit us up in the comment section. We'll reply as soon as we are available. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.